Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King, Classic Blind. You can stand on this fire, which is pretty impressive. Just got up on my griffin, landed up here, and was allowed to stand here. So that's definitely something. Anyways, there is a nice present here for us. Just some cobalt, right at the start. Delightful. Very, very close to Hardcore's camp here. We are most likely going to be finishing up the quests here in Grizzly Hills. We just have a few things to do right out this way. The furthest east. Starting by talking to Gavrock here. Gavrock. I know Karan is glad for your help. The defeat of Thor Madan will be a great achievement for us, but not free our brothers. And all the other big rock guys and all that mess. So maybe we can help. Runes of Compulsion. Even as Karan attacks Thor Madan, the Iron Dwarfs work their magics against our brothers. Summoning our brothers from the earth, then binding them with runes. The Sons of Iron force them to war against the Children of Stone. Along the East Wind shore, they use runes of compulsion to send enslaved giants to the battlefields of the north. Find the 4 runes of compulsion, and force their overseers to appear by defeating the rune weavers, who man each rune. Without the overseers, the runes are useless. Alright. Well, let's get it. And these are going to be the runes that we have been seeing along the shore here. East Wind Shore. Get a nice vantage point here. Rune Weaver. Looks right to me. Let's get rid of these guys. Take them out. And then we get Overseer popping in. We got bonked away there. My goodness. That was Overseer Lochley. Very good. Just need to find the other 3 of these now. Should be pretty doable. Let's see. All around the shore here, in these little sections. We can easily take them out. And the last one. And the Overseer. Very good. And that was Overseer Korgan. Yeah, they're level 75. I think we can manage that. All right. I don't think there's any more this direction, so I think we have to head over here, maybe. Nope, that's a graveyard. That definitely looks like a rune there. I might be coming back for that. We can see the groups based on their little areas that they are working on. There's somebody. So here's one. Let's stay away from the ruined giant there. Don't particularly need that right now. Got him. And the last one. And then we get Overseer Brunon. Very good. And now we just need one more. Let's see. Where's another spot? We got this camp up here. I don't know if it's gonna be further this way. There's more of the ruined giants here. No, possibly. Or these are just the ones that they are sending up from below to the south. Doesn't seem like there's another group of them up here, though. At least not from what I can see. They don't have any symbols on the map here. Can't use that to find them. Seems to be just the areas where the ground is like that. So if we find another one in between the ones that we found so far, would make the most sense. Overseer Derval. Oh, there's an ore over here. I'll go grab that first. But that's also nice. Nice to have. Okay, so we got that one. I think we got that one already. That was the one that was really close to camp here. Yeah, that's where we fought the Prowler. Could be further north, I guess. These first three were pretty noticeable. Set along the shore, too. In general, we just need to find more of these Iron Dwarf guys. All the way over here, huh? Yeah, there it is. You can tell by the ground. Perfect. This is getting a little bit away from what I would call near the shore. That's fine. And the last Overseer. Beautiful. Alright. I'd say it's pretty far from the shore. I guess this is still technically called Eastwind Shore all the way over here. So, technically they're still correct. And that's the best kind of correct. Turn to Gavrok. And once we are done with everything Gavrok wants us to do, we need to head over to, there's an ore over here, to the island off the shore there. So that'll be nice. Or, I mean, it's called Blood Moon Isle, so maybe it won't be so nice. Actually. I suppose we will see, won't we? Right, Gavrok. I'm sure we're going to need to do more than just that. Runes of Compulsion. Good. Now we must act swiftly before the Sons of Iron realize that their runes have been rendered harmless. Latent Power. While the runes of compulsion are dormant, there's a chance we can release the ruined giants. I'll give you a piece of stone that has been part of me since my creation. If properly imbued, it can be used to free the bound giants. 2 ancient stone markers sit atop places of power between the Path of Iron and the Forest Edge. Locations your people will call the intersections of ley lines. The other is on an island at the southern end of these ruins. Charge the shard at each stone and return. Alright. here's an elder. This is still happening.
Well,
Why not?
we shall meet.
Coin of Ancestry.
Go in.
Yay. Alright. And here is the things we're looking for here. For this rock. Power drawn from the second ancient stone. Look at all that magical power being drawn. Very nice. And the other one was the big magical bit we saw up while we were looking around. Over here by the graveyard and everything. Power draw from the third. Oh, it's the third one, huh? And this will be the first. Interesting that this counts as drawing the power when we didn't even go to that one. Magic! It's always interesting how group quests work. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it's a bit obtuse having to do everything twice. And sometimes you get magical rocks only 2/3 powered, but it still counts. It's a system. It's a system. Alright. You find the ancient stones? Yep. I can detect the power you've imbued in the shard. I hope it will be enough to break the runic magic. The rock shard you imbued should be powerful enough to break the runic magic binding my brothers. Take it with you and find the runed giants walking north along the eastwind shore. Unleash the power stored in the stone and observe the results. If it works, the runed giants should return to their senses and stop obeying the iron dwarfs. If the stone fails to work, the giants may attack in a weakened state. What choice do we have? If you do not try, you'll remain enslaved without hope. Free 4 runed giants. Alright. At least they'll attack in a weakened state. So, well, that's good. Oop. He disappeared entirely. Okay. That's fine. I was mounted, and trying to activate the rock while mounted makes them completely disappear. And that's not what we're going for. Oh, we freed him. But to kill his friend in front of him. Not great. But we can mine them, so I'll count that as a win, I suppose. He's been weakened, but he's still aggressive. Shame. Go for him. He's been freed. Yep. Failed to free another one. Definitely weakens them pretty substantially. So, at least we're not having to fight the elite version. That's good. Okay. I mean, I guess it's still better than being controlled here. Yeah, failed again. My goodness. We're trying over here. We're trying. I think I saw an ore over here too. Yeah, there it is. Hey, we actually freed one. I thought I was doomed. Thank you for freeing me. Yay. You're welcome. Hey, he's out here. And we'll mine this. And then we'll mine this. Just need to free one more giant. And he's been freed. So we managed to free one of them at least. But a group effort. For sure. For sure. Alright. And back to Gaprock. Free at last. So it's an uncertain thing. I wish it was not a matter of chance. At least we're on the right path. Without your help, this wouldn't have ever been possible. Should you learn any more about the machinations of the Iron Dwarfs and their plans towards the Children of Stone, seek us out and we will hear you. Eric Erickson. Alright, what do we get here? We got a two-handed sword. Pretty fancy. Got a staff. Another staff. A gun. It's got more damage per second, more agility, more crit, but less hit rating. No hit rating whatsoever even. And then a main hand fist weapon. Nothing we really need. I still do like having some hit rating on the gun. 6 damage per second. That doesn't really... The actual gun damage per second doesn't matter at all. It'll just be a bit more crit rating instead of hit rating. So, eh. That gets an eh. We'll take the most expensive thing here to sell. And that's all we have here. And let's... I think we've looked at this information before, but let's get some more information about the Iron Dwarves here. Loken is well known to me. Is he who commands the Sons of Iron in their war against us. Aha. In his hiding place, he oversees their preparations for war through of exterminating the stone giants. Well, that's no good. Alright. So, that leaves us one thing in the Grizzly Hills department. And that's over here. On Blood Moon Isle. Or something like that. Yeah, Blood Moon Isle. We got Blood Moon Cultists, Blood Moon Worgen. Let's just start here with a little bit of fighting. We need to specifically go after more of the leadery guys here. I'm staying in a fire. We can do a little bit of everything. We can make a nice entrance here. And get some experience too. That's something. Don't need these Blood Moon cultists running free here. Can't be having that. Can't be having that. We'll make our way up towards their castle business. Fight our way up here. We got some burning towers kind of business. And here is one of the guys we're looking for. Celis. They have 63,000 health. My goodness. Should probably, yeah, take out the additional guys standing nearby first. That's smart. There's one guy back behind him, too. Alright. 75 elite. Get him a little weakened. And some executes there. Got some venison from him. My goodness. Alright. That's the first one down. So they're not all going to be in the tower here, it seems. Good to know. We're just making our way up here. Getting stuff. There is Varlam. Grab the other guys first. Very good. And now it's your turn. Pop some stuff here. And they're down. Beautiful. Nice view. Would be even nicer once we dispatch the Blood Moon cult here. Very nice. We've been infected. Well, that's not good. 150 nature damage inflicted every 5 seconds. Transformation may occur if fully infected. Well, that's not what you want to see, is it? That's like the exact thing we are trying to avoid in this whole situation. Looks like we're fine. More Worgen. Okay. Gormaw. A bit. And some executes. Down he goes. So now we just have the Shade to deal with. And he's probably at the top of the tower. Most likely here. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's get in here and get fighting. Interesting place they got here. All sorts of mess. And the tower staircase is outside. It's pretty wild. Oh, there's just one cultist here. Not bad. We continue making our way up. I expected more guys in the tower, honestly. This is fine. Okay. And technically we could skip all this by just flying. Where's the fun in that? Oh, look at all this. And he's summoning more guys. And you. I pull some guys too. Got some loot. The one's closer. Yep, that worked. Alright. That leaves the Shade of Urgal. He looks pretty strong. 106,000 health. My goodness. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Just need to fight him. Weaken him. He's immune. There's a whole bunch of additional guys here. There's another Worgen. Something. He's immune. Not entirely sure what's happening here at this point. We are attacking something. It's a shame. Get him. Oh, they summoned a lot of guys. Got some AoE here. Alright. Back on the Shade. Throw out some executes, and down he goes. And Sasha was here for a little bit, apparently. And we got a skull. Adventurer's skull. Oh boy. They just keep spawning. Where's going back to play? I mean, hey, free experience, I guess. And you too. Very good. Very good.
You
That's
need
Asha.
something?
They killed my father and killed my sister. They're gonna pay for this. Yes, they did.
Have a good one.
We got him good, Eric Erickson, but not good enough. One thing's for sure, we won't be seeing him around these parts any longer. I mean, he's already been resurrected once. I wouldn't get too confident, but okay. I got some spell power shoulders, some leather shoulders, some arm penetration, attack power, minus strength and crit, something. Mail shoulders, with attack power and agility, but less strength and crit. Plate shoulders, strength, stamina, and arm penetration. That's just a little. Oh, she's gone. Hello. I didn't grab the quest. Maybe she's gonna be. I mean, she teleported away from the last place she was. Don't have time to look at my things. So, what's the plan here then? Catch up when his time is right and take out the monster himself. We can visit her camp. That might work. It's a good plan as any. Let's get out of here. Did she say anything during the fight? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, where was her camp at? She was next to some guys. She was over there. She's at one of the camps here. We will see. Frequently, it's very picky about which location people are in. So, we'll see if this works. If it doesn't, we might have to do the boss fight again. Return to Sasha at White Pines Trading Post. So, that also works, apparently. Okay, that should work fine. It's a slightly awkward system sometimes. Well, that's alright. Yep, there's nowhere here. Yoink. Nice. And we'll continue it that way. Past Solstice Village. It's just a mess. Pretty much everything out here is a mess. Pretty much everything everywhere is a mess. Wouldn't be too much for warriors and such to do if everything was fine and there was no problems. So, here we are. Alright, where were we?
Good day to you. See you later.
We're looking at these. These had armor penetration, but nothing else. And these ones have defense rating and 62 stamina. What are the shows we have here? Defense rating of 24 and 56 stamina. 29 strength. This has dodge and block and defense rating. But this one has more stamina and defense just. This one has more strength and dodge and block. So I think this is probably more tanky in general. I don't think we particularly need these then. We'll just take the most expensive one. Decent options though, I suppose.
Safe travels.
Alright. So that, basically that. All we have left is Draktheron Keep dungeon quests. That is right over there. So I think we'd be best off heading back to Dalaran here. Because I think that is everything out here in Grizzly Hills. Oh, everything out here in Grizzly Hills. Still have the dungeon there, of course. And of course, while we're here, we'll do the cooking and fishing quests. Or, we'll do the cooking one, because that doesn't seem to be throwing us too far away, ever. But the fishing ones are slightly more world-spanning, it seems, which is interesting. Just being invisible for a little bit there, as you do.
Hello.
What do we got? Infused mushroom meatloaf.
See you around.
You go out, and bending in curiosities and more, needs mushroom meatloaf. Infused mushrooms found in the sewers, and then chilled meat. 2 chilled meats. We already have the chilled meats on us even. Beautiful.
See you later.
We can do that. So that's down in the sewers. Easily doable. We'll also go grab the fishing quest since we're right here.
Well met.
What are we looking for? Jewel of the sewers.
Careful.
Fish in the sewers for the jewelry.
See you around.
It's all about the sewers today, it seems. Ain't that something? Where is the best way to get down there? There's 2 different paths. Here's one. Alright, so we need a fish, and we need to find some mushrooms. Shouldn't be too difficult. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. We're gonna be kind of all over the place. There's one. Very good. There's fish in this little bit of water here too, huh? Wild. There's a mushroom. We're gonna use our fishing hat boost, which will be nice. There's a mushroom. Magical. And there's another one. Perfect. You would think this would be too shallow. Wild. Okay. So we need a cooking fire. We can accomplish that easily enough. Pop down a campfire. And cook on it. That is one meatloaf. Good to go. Activate the hat. And we're fishing. We're looking for the corroded jewelry. I'm surprised right here it counts for fishing. One and done. I already got it. Wild. And one more cart for good measure. Typical. My RNG. It's quite the sight to behold sometimes. Alright. Well, that's everything we needed here. Pop out of the sewer. We need to go to the Curiosities and More store. Turn in that quest. Get them their crazy sewer meatloaf. Always a good time for everyone involved. Didn't get much fishing experience there. That's alright. It's upstairs? Yep. Okay.
Greetings.
Meatloaf.
Be careful.
Looks great.
For the Alliance.
And from our bag, we get some spice. Delicious. Delightful. Jump out the balcony there.
Hey there.
Grab this quest completion. Give her the corroded jewelry. I'm sure she's gonna have a great time with that. And get our bag of fishing treasures. Wait, how is our treasure looking today? How treacherous? We got a velociraptor skull. Wild. Alright. Can we hold it? Nope. So we got an adventurer's skull and a velociraptor skull. So that's auction value. It's also a gray item. That's interesting. Let's find a store to sell some stuff to. Inventory is very full here. As per usual.
How are you?
Alright. Sell some things here. Got some cloth scraps. I might have some value. Anything gray or soulbound, easily sellable. Spell power stuff. A trinket that increases spell power, soulbound, nope. Soulbound feat of intellect. Soulbound feat of just being a bit. It's got a lot of hit rating, but very little in the strength department, comparatively. Nothing in the strength department, even. That's what we want. Gray. Some male shoulders. Not quite as good. Gray, 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 gray. Soulbound chest plate. Not quite as good. Gray. Soulbound shoulders. Not quite as good. Soulbound spell power necklace. Gray, gray, gray. About the same price as auction. Soulbound chest with just less in everything, since it's a green and our chest plate's actually very nice since we bought it from a higher level place. Gray, gray. A bind on equipped sword here. Honestly, at this point, I don't think a level 72 anything is going to actually sell in the auction house. We've had very little luck in that department ever. We're just going to take the vendor price here. Soulbound helmet. The worse shield than the one that we just made ourselves. Soulbound. Soulbound staff. Could have looked at what all these things looked like, but doesn't matter too much. Don't need a staff. Don't need a spell power ring. Worse legs. Gray, 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 gray. A worse staff. Cheap. No price. So on shoulders, which were slightly defensive, but not defensive enough to worry about. We got some sewer carps. We can sell this. It's a maybe. Salted venison. You think that would be also useful for a recipe here? That's just the chilled meat. That's warg haunches. I guess it's already a food. It's not like a raw something like these are. That's just a regular food. Might be useful in a different recipe, perhaps. Keeping these. Walk across water, don't need those. So, sell these, sell these, sell these, sell this Velociraptor skull. Open up our supplies. Get all sorts of stuff out of there. Vendor, keep. Vendor, armor penetration rating, keep, and bloodstones, sell.
Hey there.
Mountain water, crucified bed. There we go.
Have a good one.
I should do. I should do. Do we ever get that reputation leveled up? Yeah, we got honored with the Kirin Tor. Might be able to do something with that. Let us. I guess we can go to the bank in Ironforge too. A lot of work. But we need to go to the auction house here. So why not? I mean, we don't need to. We only have a few things to sell. But trying to get stuff done at the end of the episode here before we head to the dungeon. Next time, probably. That's not the end of the episode. Maybe can't fly here. That's alright. Need to check the mail here. Get anything we have out of there. I think we did leave a few things in here from last time. We got another thing from an elder, because we did that. Red envelope. Thanks. And the rest. So, sold some things. Got some things back. Let's open it all up. Item was not found. Internal mail database error. Yeah. We have this dagger back. Spell power dagger. Really need that. Alright. So we can sell some of these things just to a store, probably. That'll be fine. And we got an update here. Very good. Let's go to do a scan here. Everything as updated as we can. Right. Let's sell some stuff. Some salted venison. Sure. Some deviant fish. Bid only available. Elixir of water walking. Don't really need that. Velociraptor skull. No history at all for this. So it doesn't I don't expect that to actually sell. This is also great. It's a cool thing to have, just have a Velociraptor skull. But unlikely. Not gonna worry about it. Sort of mage blood. Put that in again. A sun crystal. Some runic mana potions. And stacks of 1, stacks of 2. Let's do stacks of 2 in case they don't want too many of them. I mean, they're only like 2 gold each, so don't think that'd be a huge concern. Go for it. Not gonna bother with these. We're just gonna get these disintegrated. I don't think these mojos are gonna sell for anything. It's more of a quest item. And illusion dust is that kind of thing. And this is vendor price. There we go. Don't need another. Oh, we can open the envelope. Hey, we're in town. We can use this rocket cluster. So that'll be nice. Alright. Vendor, vendor. Vendor, vendor. Keep, keep, keep. And disintegrate. These, at this point, these even have a better disenchant value than either the vendor or auction. So, assuming we can actually sell some of the illusion dust here. That should work. And what else we got here? Variety of ores and such. I think we could make some space by smelting some of these ores. I don't know if we really need cobalt at this point. Check our blacksmith in here. Serenite. I mean, Serenite uses cobalt, so I mean, cobalt and Serenite for this. What else we got? Nope. Interesting. We could, but there's probably something that you can sort by difficulty slash quality slash leveling. Yeah, cobalt is still used in all of this, so we can make the cobalt bars and that'll be good. Yeah, we're gonna send off this lucky rocket cluster though. That's just a good time. Armor penetration, spices, more healing pots. Anything else we need? Not really. I don't really use too much in the way of anything. Still working on stuff here. Find the auctioneer. Oh, let's go to the bank here. Get out all the ores that we can smelt down to get some more space going.
Interest you on a bite?
I think it takes 2 ores to make one of these. I guess I'm gonna take the Serenite ore here too. Put these away. These away. Take these out. Or just take all these out so we can get more space here. We already had that kind of potion, so that's good too. Got some warg. Probably get some stuff going there. We also got all this cloth that we could use. Get something out of that. There's more crystallized earth. Get that too. Anything down here we need to worry about? I guess we could sell these pole arms, since we can't use these, unfortunately. That is definitely unfortunate. We have a second compass in here. We really don't need these. What's this leaded vial? We have elixirs of water walking, which we just said we don't want. A dark jade. This was stuff I was keeping in here to sell later. That's what all this stuff was. It's all coming back. Really don't need this much crusty flatbread either.
What's your
Right,
name?
well, we got some more stuff to deal with here. Let's go save some space here, shall we? We can also try to get some first aid levels, perhaps. Would be an idea. Right. Smelting. Cobalt. We lose money. We get cobalt. Was it just one? I don't think we're actually going to save any space with this then. Well, that's unfortunate. And Serenite save space. Do that instead. I mean, I'm not sad that I'm going to have more cobalt bars. Not sad about that at all. We actually do have some Serenite here we could use to do stuff, but not worried about that right now. Looks like it's profitable to smelt Serenite right now. Assuming you actually get the prices that they say. Who knows about that? Sell some stuff here.
You got my attention.
We'll sell the compasses. Don't particularly need these. Sell the skull, that's fine. Sell the mojo. Sell the flatbread. And we can sell these spearback. I think we bought these for like 75 gold, so we lost a lot of money on this change that was made, which is definitely unfortunate for us, but oh well. Do I want to keep this as... I don't really want a two-handed weapon right now, since I can wield two of not this kind of thing. Look at the full DPS here. It's 302. Wield this, it's 334. Better, huh? I wouldn't think it would be. What's this got on here? It's 302 plus 188, or something that matters. So maybe it's like 480. And this one is 334. Yeah. We're still doing better with this. I don't think I really need a polearm with how I'm doing things here. And worst case scenario, we can go buy another one. So that's okay.
See you soon.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Got some more stuff we could auction here. And we need to make all these crystallized bits into the most compact version that exists of these, which is easily doable. Okay, and all that.
Talk to me.
We got some of those, some of those. That's still taking up as much space as it was before. And we saved a little bit of space there. That's good.
Up with it.
Let's see if we can do anything with first aid. We make the frostweave bandage. We don't have the large frostweave bandage. See if we can get this to 400 here. That might be the requirement to get that. It's just using one each. Yep. Let's just get this to 400. I expect this is probably going to go gray at 400. Most likely. We really don't use bandages too much either. That's okay. $3.99. And there is 400. That's still technically green. Some players have been found for my mana potions. Very good. I'll train here. Get these disenchanted. Most of the stuff we had was soulbound, so can't disenchant those. see what we get here. More infinite dust. Lesser cosmic essence. Nifty. And more infinite dust. We got an infinity of infinite dusts here. Amazing. Beautiful. Alright. This was illusion dust. That's a completely different thing.
How are you?
Looks like we could technically keep using these to get more levels, but I'd like to see if we can get
Good.
a larger Frostweave bandage recipe. That'd be beneficial here. Look at the first aid here. There's heavy every other different kind of bandage, so it really makes sense. These are probably not going to sell, so I'm not going to worry about it. Put these in. This dark jade looks a bit low. What do you think? It's definitely lower than that one, but I'm fine with that. Does not look like there is a huge market for dark jade at this point. That's fine. This violin, there's no results. One in January. Go for it. And some suckerfish. I don't know what to do with. That's fine. And we'll sell the essence here, in theory. And the infinite dust in stacks of... There's either stacks of 20 or there's stacks of 1. 7's fine. And some illusion dust. Any... No, definitely not a market for that. That's okay. I have another stack of ore in my inventory I need to deal with. This nice big pile here. Okay. Put that back in the bank.
Here there.
Where it belongs. Still another set of flatbread here. If we really need food, we can get it easily enough.
Watch your
I'm not too
back.
worried about that. We got this other dagger in case I want to start training up my dagger skill here more effectively. So let us sell this last little bit here.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet
There you
on
go.
the ground.
And we will wrap it up by going and launching this rocket cluster. That's always a good time. Right over here at the Mystic Ward. Off the mount. Angled for maximum firework good times. We're heading to Drak Theron Keep. We got 2 quests there to do. See if there's anything else just outside the dungeon there. But we will do that next time. Goodbye.